Welcome to my Tupperware party. And how is this going to be different from a live at five? Well, I'm going to do it as if I was in a Tupperware party in your home. And one of the things that may come out of this is maybe you would like me to do this on your personal profile. And perhaps at the end of it, should there be any sales or any connections, then they would belong to you. So that is one idea I have about doing these Tupperware parties. So my name is Melanie Miller. I am 64 years old. I have a PhD in pharmaceutical technology, and yet I've been selling Tupperware now for 16 years. And why would me with a PhD think about selling Tupperware? Because I quickly realized that our mission at Tupperware, which is to help people save time, save money, eat more healthily, and be a solution to pollution, is something that I could really get behind and believe. And so that is what has kept me at Tupperware. So my first question to all of you is, if you were to meet me and you found that I sold Tupperware, and I said to you, what is the first thing that would pop into your head when you hear the word Tupperware? What would it be? So in the comments, wherever you're commenting, whether you're on my pro page, on my business page, whether you're on my personal profile, whether you're in my Tupperware VIP group, which everybody can join. You just look at the link above and join there. What is the first thing that you would think when I said the word Tupperware? Thank you, Sherry Lynn. Plastic is something. And of course, Tupperware has become a generic name for all plastic. So you will even hear people go into Walmart and say, where's the Tupperware counter? And, somebody in the staff will direct you to the Tupperware. Okay, plastic is one thing that you would hear. What else would you hear? How long they last. Yes, because I bet some of you have got Tupperware that's been around now for, well, I have some that's more than 30 years old. So I'm sure that you would have too. So thank you very much, those of you who've been commenting. Wendy, freshness. Yes, freshness. Because what we're hoping to achieve by helping you save time, save money, and eat more healthily is having freshness on your products, so that when you go into your fridge, and let's have a quick turnaround here and see whether I can direct you a little to my fridge. So when you go to your fridge and you open it up, and as you can see, mine is not terribly organized yet at the moment, but I have in here cauliflower, strawberries. I have a couple of eggs that I had left over, my cheese smart. I have ginger. I have broccoli and peppers, and what do I have? Oh, spinach. Actually, what is in that one? I'm not sure. And carrots. And then I have other Tupperwares in my fridge that I know that when I go to use the things in my fridge, that I am going to be able to know that they are fresh. Cindy, you have some Tupperware over 45 years old. Yes. And Ingrid, she has some over 40 years old. So if you have Tupperware that old, perhaps that would tell you that you could have confidence in the product. And I've already showed you our Tupperware Fridge Smart. And just I have a Fridge Smart in here right now because I have a Tupperware kit right at the side here. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about one of our most favorite systems. So the Tupperware Fridge Smart has been around now for quite a few years. This particular style has probably been available for about 8 years now. And What is special about the Tupperware Fridge Smart is that when you put your fruit and veg in here, it's going to last 3 to 4 times as long as it would have if you had put it in a regular container. It has ridges on the bottom, so when the moisture comes off, it drops to the bottom of the container instead of and because the ridges are there, sorry if you can hear noise going on in the background. My husband is playing with the dog, so they're running round and round in front of me. So this is here to really protect your fruit and vegetables. And what is fantastic is Tupperware even thought about how different fruits and vegetables breathe. So if you're a broccoli, for example, which you can see in this picture, if you're a broccoli, you are going to want to breathe a lot because you give off a lot of gas all the time. Here is a broccoli. No, this is a dog toy. You are going to breathe. You are going to need to breathe a lot, which means that you need a lot of air. And the vent that is in our fridge is designed not to let moisture in or out, but to let bad air out and good air in, so that you have a constant. Oops, I seem to have lost my I don't know what happened there. I seem to have lost. Oh, I'm not having any luck here. Okay, so I don't know what happened there, guys. I just lost one of my connections, which was on my business page. So I'm just going to go live again. Okay, I don't know what happened, guys. I hope that that those of you that were watching on my business page can re-find me, but for some reason it just turned off. Like, I don't know, technology is against me at the moment. So that's our Fridge Smart. Then we have other systems. We have our system of organization for the pantry. And I'm not going to try and move my camera around too much. But for those of you that are on the live stream on my page, on my personal profile, and on Tupperware exclusive group, you can see this is a picture of my pantry. And what they're looking at, guys, is what is our Modular Mate system. So for those of you that can't see that, I'm going to give you an example because I have this right here. I got these out a little bit earlier because I'm going to make banana bread. And this is an example of our Modular Mate system. So that we have herb keepers, we have little keepers. This one is a number 1 oval. A number 1 oval, you can fit 2 ovals on top of a square. So this is a square. You have lots of different heights. So this is a 1 height. This is a 4. This is a 2 height. So if I was to put a 2 on top of a 1 and put it down by the side of the 4, you can see that makes 3. So it's like Tetris for adults. But what is even better about the Modular Mates is they are completely airtight. So all of your things like brown sugar are going to stay soft, and things like marshmallows are going to stay soft, and things like apricots, instead of going that hard with the texture that they have after they've dried out, they're going to stay soft and moist. So this is what is happening in Modular Mates. And the third system that I want to mention to you is our Freezer Mates. So let me just take out the thing. And for those of you that are on my group or on my personal profile, you can see now a picture of Freezer Mates. Now, why would you want Freezer Mates? Well, I'm just trying to find the lid. Oh, here it is. You would want Freezer Mates in your freezer because they're very flexible. Okay, so if you have some stuff in here that you need to get out of your freezer, it's super easy to get out. The lids are, I don't know if you can see, they have what we call a double track. So all the way around, not only is there the outside bit, but there's a little inside lip as well. Not as exaggerated as our modular mates. The modular mates, you can see this says but the modular mates has a very obvious double track system. That's why they keep everything airtight. But your freezer mates have a fairly good double track system, so that when you put your lid on, you know that the stuff in your freezer is completely protected from the air around it in the freezer. You notice how it's got a curved bottom? That curved bottom is there deliberately so that when it sits on top of another container, there's a gap underneath, which means that the air can fully circulate around it and allow it to have an even freezing. It even has on it some snowflakes. I don't think, there we go. I think I've shown you them now. You can see the snowflakes. The snowflakes are there to remind you this is not for the microwave. This is for your freezer. And one of the best things about the freezer mates is when you take the lid off, as long as you have only filled up to the line in your freezer mate, which is marked along the edge. When you take your lid off, your freezer burn is on the lid and not on your food. You know what that means? That means that your food tastes really good and it's not going to have a vague taste of freezer. So the fact that they're modular as well is going to make a great difference to you, so that you can stack everything in your freezer and have a really, really tidy, neat freezer. Alan and Killy are doing their best in front of me to make me laugh, to have fun. Fortunately, you can't see him, but Alan just came back from the gym. And so him and Killy are chasing around in front of me, and I'm trying my very best to hold it together for this party. Okay, so those are our systems of organization. And as well as systems of organization, we also have cooking systems. And what I'm going to do for you today is show you one of our great cooking systems, which is our not cooking system, this is a prep system, is our supersonic chopper. And the cooking system we're going to use, I just need to get it out of the cupboard, is the breakfast maker. So the breakfast maker and the supersonic chopper, they form part of our deluxe kit. And I'm just going to show you a picture of the deluxe kit so you know what I'm talking about. Those of you that are on my business page, you won't be able to see this, but that's okay. I'm going to describe it to you anyway. Anyway, this is our deluxe kit. And you can see, if you can see the picture, that this is the supersonic chopper. It comes with a lid, and the supersonic chopper by itself retails for $107. As part of the kit, it is one of 14 products, and its value in the kit is just $12, not $107. Our breakfast maker is also in our deluxe kit, and it retails for $44. But it too, as one of the 14 products, is only a value of $12 in the Tupperware kit. Add these two items together, that's 107 plus 44 gives you 163. That's before tax. If you were then to add tax onto that, you're going to be getting up to about 185. Our deluxe kit for joining Tupperware at the moment is only $179. So I think you can see that it's a really good deal. It's not just a good deal though, it's a really good product, or they are both really good products. So I am now going to show to you what great products they are. And what we're going to make today is a very simple banana bread in our breakfast maker, which is one of our favorite recipes in my home. Now, what is in the supersonic chopper? You have a blade that has 3 different levels. So there's a bottom one, a middle one, and a top one. What this means is as it's mixing, the bottom one is going to scoop up everything that is around the bottom of your container. On the side, your chopper has 4 indentations. I'm not sure if you can see them clearly. Yeah, so here's one, an indentation. So on the inside, it's like you can feel a lump sticking out. Now, they are there quite deliberately. They're not there for aesthetics. They're there because when we mix with our chopper, everything is going to go straight to the outside. But what you want it to do is come back in. So what the baffles do is they make sure that as you are mixing something or chopping something, the food is pushed back into the middle, so it continues to get chopped smaller and smaller. On the bottom, you have a silicone seal. That is there so that when you're putting some pressure on, it's not sliding all the way around your counter. And on the top, we have the if you like, the gear, which is here. It fits on to the middle section. And now all you do is just pull it, and you can see without much effort, it spins a lot. So what that means is that you have really good cutting technique. So I'm going to use that. Our breakfast maker, when it arrives, it comes with 2 egg inserts, and the egg inserts are there to allow you to poach eggs. There's like a matte finish and then a shiny finish. You fill the water just to the edge of the matte finish. You can break your eggs in there, put them in here with the lid on, and in just a minute, 30 seconds, you have poached eggs. It's also used to make omelets, scrambled eggs. You can do all sorts of things in here, but it is worth way more than breakfast. I do all of my vegetables in here, cook them for about 2 minutes, 2 minutes 30. If I'm cooking carrots, I'm going to put in a little bit of water just so that they stay firm. Otherwise, they have a tendency to shrivel a little bit. I use it to cook chicken. And when I've made chicken, I then can put it into my chopper, add a bit of green onion and mayonnaise, and make a delicious chicken salad. Great for sandwiches. No need for buying pre-filled sandwiches at the store. You can make delicious sandwiches for yourself at home, including egg sandwiches. Same thing. 4 eggs in here. Cook them for about 2 minutes until the yolk is firm, and what you effectively have is hard-boiled eggs, but you don't have to peel them because they're in the base of here. You loosen them around the edge, they'll fall into your chopper. Once again, a bit of mayonnaise, a bit of green onion, and you can make an egg salad. So those of you that already have a breakfast maker or a supersonic chopper, what I would love you to do is write in the comments now, what do you use your chopper and your breakfast maker for most? What do you use them for most? And while you're writing in the comments for me what you use them for most, I'm going to measure out the ingredients now for our banana bread. And I'm very lucky because I have these amazing measuring cups and measuring spoons. These are also part of our deluxe kit, and they're also part of our basic kit. Now, in the deluxe kit, I need to use the third. In our recipe, I need to use the third and the half cup. So put those aside. I also need the half teaspoon. So I'm going to get the half teaspoon out. And I need a banana. I'm just going to get one off my bowl here. So if you want your bananas to last longer, in my house, they don't last long. Once you have bananas, they get eaten. But if you were to use if you want to make your bananas last longer, you can put them in a fridge smart in your pantry, not in your cupboard. You have the air hole fully open and your bananas will last a lot longer. I don't use it for bananas because, as I say, we eat them up fast, but I do use it for tomatoes. So my tomatoes are in a fridge smart in my pantry, not in my fridge. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to cut up or mash up, I guess, our banana. And actually, Killian just appeared really fast. I think he smelt the banana because he loves bananas. That's my dog. Okay, so Sherry Lynn uses the breakfast maker mostly for your veggies. Excellent. Michelle to make Greek omelette, mac and cheese, chopper prep for veggie stew soup. Excellent. Wendy for the breakfast maker, she cooks chicken, cooks all kinds of eggs, makes your crumble. Yes, a nice fruit crumble is great in our breakfast makers. Okay, let's now chop this up. So, as you can see, it made pretty quick work of the banana. Now, when you cook in the, when you prepare things in your PowerChef, if you're mixing ingredients like I am now, you're going to put the liquid things in first. So I know that I need 1 egg and 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Okay, so we're going to put our egg in here, 1 egg and 3 tablespoons. And these are our Tupperware spoons. We have 6 different sizes for that. Let me get the mayonnaise out of here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm going to mix those ingredients up next. So now I have like a banana-y mixture there. Now I'm going to add into this 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. So here's my 1/2 teaspoon. I'm going to add in 1/3 of a cup of sugar. Now I keep my sugar because it flows really well in an oval, but I keep my brown sugar in a square because when I'm using brown sugar, I need to get cupfuls. And if something doesn't flow very well, it's very difficult to get very big cups. The 1/3 of a cup will fit in here okay, but this is about as big as it gets. Just let me check I've got the right way around. 1/3 of a cup of sugar. So that goes in there. And now I need 1/2 of a cup of flour. And as you can see, my flour is in a square because it doesn't flow at all well. And so I need to be able to get my cups in. Okay, so this is it. Now, you can buy banana bread from a store. Of course you can. But one thing you don't know is exactly what's in it. What sort of preservatives have they put in it? You don't get that delicious, fresh, baked smell, which even when you're cooking in the microwave, you're going to get. And actually, there was one more little ingredient in here, which was salt. And it is a pinch. And a pinch of salt is officially 1/8 of a teaspoon. So we are going to put our pinch of salt in there because we have 1/8 of a teaspoon in our collection. And now I'm just going to finish this off. And the very last thing that I'm going to add into here, I'm going to take this out now, take the blade out. And one recommendation I would have to everybody is after you've used your Power Chef, rinse the blades straight away and then wash them properly later. Because what you don't want to do is have stuff caked on your blades. Why not? Because your blades are super sharp and you want to be able to use them. I'm sorry if you lost vision of me for a few seconds there, but my screen went dark again. Okay, so I'm just making sure that I've got all of the flour from the edge in. And the last thing I'm going to add in, guys, is I don't have any raisins, but I know Alan will be very happy for me to use choc chips. So I'm just going to put, I've got mini choc chips here. I'm just going to put those choc chips into my banana cake mix. Mix those up. And now all I'm going to do is pour this into my breakfast maker. And I know that we will have a delicious, fresh banana bread to eat after our dinner tonight. I'm not sure what I'm doing for dinner yet, but I'll come up with something. So let me put this into the microwave and I'm going to put it in for 5 minutes. And actually, I'm not going to put the lid on. I'm just going to cook it like this. And I'm putting it on at the 80% power. Okay, so you've now seen that our cooking system, our storage systems. You've seen one of our cooking systems, and there are many others. And if anybody, I've just realized that I haven't been live on the other place. If anybody is interested in seeing other cooking systems, the best thing you can do is write me comments, because then I can make sure that I use other cooking systems next time I do one of these parties. And I'm going to try and do these on Tuesdays and Fridays so that we get to see lots of different things. Okay, so once once we've talked about the cooking systems, and we talked about the storage systems. We also, of course, have specials always going on. And this month at Tupperware is no exception. And we do have some specials that are available. So for those of you on my Tupper exclusive and on my personal page, you can actually see I'm just showing up now some of the specials that are available to us this moment. We have an amazing set of small containers which Tupperware is selling as a storage system, but personally I believe it's like a lunch system. You have lots of different size of small containers which will go to really make preparing lunches at home super easy, prevent the temptation to buy lunches and add extra money to your budget. And in fact, I was talking to a lady the other day, and she was telling me that her daughter has started to say, "Oh, I don't want to take lunch to school." And so I told her the story of my youngest, Susie, who announced to me one day that she didn't want to have to take lunches to school anymore. She wanted to buy lunches. So I said, okay, it's up to you. The lunches are available. But so she came down on the Monday morning after she'd announced she didn't want lunches made by me anymore. And she said, well, can I have some money then? And I said, no. She said, well, I've got to buy my lunch. And I said, well, I didn't tell you I was going to pay for your lunch. If you don't want me to make your lunches, that's up to you. I'm not paying for you to buy lunches anywhere else. So that for me makes it sounds like you know, that our kids, if we're clear with our kids about what we're doing, then it's much easier for them to understand that if they want to do certain things, they have to pay for them themselves. But they don't want to pay for them themselves. So then they're going to be happy if you keep making lunches. So this collection of small containers is one of the things that I really like in this current brochure. And you can get a 20 set of items for only $75. The other thing that I love in the brochure is when you spend $155, you can get a set of clearly elegant tumblers for free. Now, I'm realizing as I'm talking to you guys, I should have had some of these items here ready. So on Friday, when I do this party, I'm going to have the specials here as well to show you. So we have all those specials going on at the moment. And the last thing I want to talk to you about today is the different kits that we have. And as I explained to you earlier, we have a deluxe kit and we have a basic kit. And this is the basic kit. And this one I do have ready here. So this is our basic kit. And in our basic kit, we have a set of the measuring cups, which are now half of them have been used. We have our mini compact chopper, which actually uses the same lid as our supersonic. So this is the mini compact. It by itself retails for $70 before tax. We also have in this set a set of measuring spoons. We have our beautiful Junior That's a Bowl. And the last thing, which I've also put to the side somewhere, is our spatula. So that whole set, it has a value of $206. And I did the calculation this afternoon. So if you add up all the items and you were going to buy them, and then you added in the delivery that would cost, and then you did the tax, you have 206 value and you pay 59, because when you join Tupperware, you do not pay tax and you do not pay a delivery fee. It's a 59 flat dollar fee. And at the moment, I am offering it as a 49 flat dollar fee. And if you are interested, all you have to do is write in the comments below, I am interested in basic kit, and I will happily get in touch with you and organize that for you. But maybe you're more interested in the deluxe kit. And the deluxe kit, I love the deluxe kit because it too has a great value for money. I'm just going to put the deluxe kit up here. It has a value of 549 and it only costs 179. And in the deluxe kit, you have all of these items that I just showed you, not the small chopper, because you get the big chopper and you get the spatula. You also, in your deluxe kit, are going to get a number 2 oval, so that's half this size. You're going to get a fridge smart, a freezer mate. You're also going to get part of our vent and serve system. As well as that, you get a water bottle, you get an eco mug, you get a crystal wave container, and you get a set of 3 impressions bowls. And when you look at all those items together, that makes a value of 549, and the deluxe kit costs 179. And at the moment, I'm also offering that at $10 off at 169. So the question now is, who would like to join Tupperware? Who would like to buy Tupperware? And if any of those things are popping into your mind now, and as I say, on Friday when I do another party and I'll cook something different, I will have some of the specials to show you. So if there's anything you're interested in, you can ask me then and there. And the other thing that I would love to do is to do another one of these parties, but to stream it on maybe your personal profile or your personal group, so that you have an opportunity of me with 16 years experience at Tupperware. And for sure, I will make sure my husband is not playing around with the dog at the same time, so that I don't have to try and totally focus on everything I'm saying to you and get distracted. So I want to say big thank you to all of you for hanging out with me on my first attempt at doing a Tupperware party online. And this, I hope, is going to become part of what I do at Tupperware, because I believe it's only by showing you all the things that we can do with Tupperware, how much we can save time, save money, eat more healthily, and be a solution to a pollution, is the only way that I'm going to really be able to help you, is in showing you. So I want to say a big thank you to the people who are watching me. So Wendy and Ingrid, Michelle, Linda, Sylvain, Sherry Lynn, thank you so much, guys, for being with me this afternoon. What would be great is to have some new people watching, so that you could say to me, Melanie, I would like to see this, but I'm going to count on my good friends and followers here to let me know the things that might be good for me to show in future. So thank you very much, everyone. Have a great evening, and I will be back tomorrow for live at 5, and then on Friday and on Thursday. And on Friday, I will be doing another Tupperware party with a different recipe, and I'll have the specials to show you. So enjoy the rest of your evening, and thank you so much, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your day. So take care. I need to go and feed this poor, oh yes, and if you are not part of my VIP group, you might want to join, because, and the link is in the comments above, because tonight I have an unboxing. I do an unboxing party every Tuesday at 9:30, and tonight we have 9 boxes. So that's going to be fun. So yes, thank you, Wendy. See you later. And thank you, everyone, for being here. Bye for now.